HOURGLASS, welcome to my channel. This is the look I have created for you guys today. As you can see, it's angel inspired. I wanted to sort of create the wings on my eyes, and I'm not going to lie, it was a bit of a struggle just to get these wings like symmetrical and everything, and I am a perfectionist, and so I wanted it perfect and it wasn't going the way I wanted it to go, and so it was a whole situation, but it's fine. I think it turned out quite nicely actually. But yes, and so I wanted to create this really nice glowy angel look for you guys today, and if you want to know how I created this look here, please keep watching. Okay, so let's start by getting this hair off our face. We don't want that in our makeup, do we? And so I'm just gonna take a hairband, literally, boom, off our face. This look is, I wanted very glossy, very flawless skin. And we're gonna fake it. Look at my skin. It ain't flawless, but we're gonna make do. So I'm gonna take the NIVEA Men post-shave balm as my primer, because I find this is actually, when you put it on and when it dries a bit, it does get a bit sticky, but in a good way, a good stick. Because I feel like the foundation then really, you know, sticks well to your skin and it doesn't really move at all. And so that's why I like using this. And so I just, oh my god, I don't know how much came off there. I'm sorry. Rub it in my palms and I just put it on my face. And then I'm actually going to change up the foundation, and I'm going to use the Hourglass stick foundation. I've had this for a long time now. I think I'm basically at the end of this. And so yeah, literally, that's all that's left in this thing. I don't know if I want to get another one, but it's been good. It's good enough for me to almost use it all up. And so I'm just going to put it basically near the center, and then I'm going to buff it out. And so I'm sort of like drawing lines. I don't know, I feel like a tiger at the moment. Okay, and then we're going to buff it in now. And I'm actually not going to use my silicone blender. I'm actually using a brush for once, because I don't know, I feel like using a brush really works better than trying to use a silicone blender and use the beauty blender. I actually haven't used the brush in forever to blend in my foundation, so let's do this. I really want it quite like a natural coverage. I don't want it too heavy. And so I feel like all my redness is definitely like at the center of my face at the moment. And so I'm just trying to like blend it outwards. I like that. I like that coverage. And now we're going to use some concealer. We need to cover up these spots. Just these tiny blemishes here and there, just so we have that flawless, angelic look. And then we're going to gently buff it out with the brush, just like stipple it. Quite liking what's happening here. It is so hot today, so hot. I am literally sweating, but it sort of gives me that nice glow, I guess. You know, who needs that spray glowy thing when you can use your own natural glow? Look at that. I like that because it's like giving a really nice even coverage, but it still feels really nice and light. I want the face to look quite natural today. We're gonna use, of course, the FENTY Trio Stix, and we're gonna just use a little bit of contour, not too much, just to contour the face, put a little bit of definition into it. And then I'm gonna use this brush just to blend it in. And I sort of do like tiny circular motions when I do my contour. Contour is on. Now we're going to use the Fenty blush shade, and it's got a bit of shimmer, and we want that glow. We want that nice glow for our angelic skin that we're trying to achieve. I actually really love this shade. I used to really hate this because I was like, I really wanted this as like my highlighter, but I actually really like how it's a nice shimmery blush, and it just has like a bit of gold shimmer to it. And we're just going to blend that out. You just want just a little bit. Normally, if you watch my videos, I'm really into my blushes at the moment, and I like layer the blush on, but we're stripping it back. We just want a nice natural glow, a natural rosiness. We don't want to be like blush. And we're actually going to put some highlighter on. Oh god, this is really dirty. Okay, there we go. I'm cleaning it. I'm like frantically cleaning this. Okay, so I'm using the Fenty highlighter, but it's in the gold. Oh, it's so nice. I absolutely love this. I really want this, you know, this whole look to be very like golden, very shimmery, very angelic. Ding! And so that's why we're dipping into this highlighter here, just to add a bit of gold. Ooh, Ooh, can you see that? I already feel angelic just with this highlighter on. Now we're going to move on to these eyebrows. Just make them a little more prominent. So I'm using the Benefit Brow Zings. And so we just want to put a bit on my face. And I never really say what I do. So I always go into like the powder first and do this, the straight part first. I don't know what it's called, this bit. And then I use the wax for the tail of my brow. And that's basically what I do when I do my eyebrows. Yeah, I think I may actually maybe just darken up just the tips a bit, just to put a bit of definition into the eyebrows. I only do this because I got this in the wrong shade. I got it a shade too light. I should have gone darker. But oh well, you know, you live and learn. But it's still, I still really like using it. I'm going to use this MAC brow stuff and I'm just going to define the tip. Eyebrows are on. Now let's move on to the eyes. This is where we have fun. I always love doing looks on my eyes. I definitely base my makeup look off the eyes and then go from there. That's definitely how I work with makeup. And so we're gonna do something really nice and really fun. And so I'm gonna use actually some liquid lipstick. I absolutely love this shade from Smashbox. It's Out Loud. It's quite dry, so I really need to get a new shade of this. I'm actually gonna put it not on my lips, but on my eyes. It's a really nice and easy way to have a really nice wash of color on your eyes. And I don't put any primer on, and I'll tell you why, because normally I say put your eye primer on, but for this instance, if you're using liquid lipsticks, don't put it on, because I find that the liquid lipstick sticks better and it doesn't crease or anything if you don't put the primer on. So that's why I'm not going to put any eye primer on. We're going to put this on our eyes. Just swipe it along the lid. Normally you only want to put like a tiny bit on, but since this is already like half dry anyway, we can get away with just dragging it literally all over the lid. And then we're gonna just use your fingers literally just to blend it in now. And you just want to build up the color. And so this is like a nice base, but I definitely feel like I need to intensify this color a bit more. And this lipstick is so dry, I actually need to throw this out. And so I'm going to dip into the Smashbox palette. Look how cool it is. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but it like moves around. I think that's really awesome. It's the Ablaze palette. So we're gonna dip into this one. And I'm actually gonna use this like burnt orange shade. I definitely feel like it'll match quite well with the lipstick that I just used on my eyes. And we're just going to intensify this color a bit more. I'm still gonna use my finger as well. And we're gonna just bring the colour down underneath our eyes as well. Should we put a bit of red in this? Okay, and now I'm actually going to blend a bit of this like, I don't know, purpley reddy colour. I don't know, does it have a name? Nirvana. Does that say Nirvana? Yeah, so I'm gonna blend in this like purpley reddy colour and just blend it out to my eyebrow, just to add a bit of something else to the lid. We're going to use the Fenty highlighter again, and then we're going to use this gold and just highlight under our brow bone. Just gently highlight. It's nice. I'm really liking this. We're going to put this gold just on the inner half of the eye, and then we're going to just, literally, I'm going to use my finger again. Just blend it out like that. Just like put it in the inner corners and then just blend it outwards. Blend it up and out. And so it sort of creates this sort of nice, really diffused cut crease. So this is like a base. This is a really nice way to just wear coloured eyeshadow and some shimmer. You can leave the look like this, and it's just a really nice, natural, glowing, colourful look on your eyes. I think it's really nice. I definitely wear this look a lot as well, but we're gonna actually add some angel wings on the eyes. But just like a hint to the angel wings. So I think this is a really easy way to create it on your eyes. Just, you know, just a hint towards the wings and everything. I think the way I do it is really quite simple. I think it's really effective as well, so I'm just going to teach you it. And so what I'm going to use first is I'm going to line my eyes with like a white liner, and I'm using the Maybelline liner in white. And so I'm just going to literally just do quite a long wing, so it'll be like the start of the angel wings. So let's just do a simple wing. So this is the white wing eyeliner. I'm actually really nervous for the next part because I don't want to mess it up, otherwise I'll just literally have to restart again. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh gosh, I don't know how I did this. I I'm really nervous to do this. I don't want to mess up, but it's not hard. It's not hard. I've only recently figured this out and worked this out, and so I'm not like an expert. Okay, I'm going to actually use some face paint. And so you can use like eyeliner, whatever. You know, you see those where it's like you activate it with water and then you just put it on your eyes. It's basically sort of like face paint, but I'm sure it's better pigments and everything. But I use face paint because I don't have that. And I'm not using the eyeliner because I find that this thing is just a bit too pointed. And so I like to use this brush here. So it's a bit thicker. When I gloop it up with the face paint, it then gets like really flat. I've wetted it a bit. I'm actually gonna wet it a bit more. And so I'm just gonna take the water. I just dripped a bit onto the face paint, and it's really good because face paint's really safe for your face because it's called face paint, and so you can use it on your face. Let's do this. Okay, that's not too bad. So I'm just gonna intensify the color a bit more because yes, I'm very nervous. You see I messed up that one. I'm just gonna take the last one off and just redo it. Maybe I can just clean this up around the edges. Okay, is that better? Okay, I think that's better. Oh gosh, okay, let's try and do the other eye and see what it looks like. Wish me luck, because I'm really struggling with this. I've literally taken this off 1,000 times, I feel like.
1 hour later.
Took so long. I can't even tell you how long it took. So I finally did this. Definitely be by like water. And so I dipped my brush in the water and got it wet. You want your brush quite flat to get that nice thick base, and then you want to flick it off. And so what I did was I built up the product, you know, made it into a nice paste, but don't do it too thick either, because you can always put more on then take stuff away, where you can take it away and make your eyes really sore like I have. Built up the product, and then I take a bit off because I think, oh, it's a bit too thick. And so what I did, as you can see from my arm, I just literally just took a bit off, just the right amount of product on the brush. And so I placed the tip where I wanted the wing to start, and then I flicked it away and just try and like flick it at the angle, and so sort of try and turn it. And so when you turn it, it goes into the pointed end, and so it creates that really nice wing. And then if you don't feel like it's not as clean, then you can go in with the product and then clean it up a bit. I'm not going to lie, it was challenging to achieve this wing, but I will say, you know, when you do your eyes and you know how one eye always looks way better, or you feel like it looks way better than the other eye, start on the worst eye, the one that's more awkward for you, because then it'll make it easier to replicate the shape that you've done onto your dominant eye that you really can replicate, because I didn't. And so it took me so long to try and get this eye to match this eye, and had to just quickly actually rearrange this eye a bit to match this eye that I've been attempting to do. And so that's why it's probably a bit different, but I'm liking how it's turned out. I can see that the red has bled a bit into the white. That's the trouble with white. And so I'm just going to reapply this white eyeliner on top of the white, just to really get a white eyeliner look. And I also want to bring it into the inner corners here, and so I'm just going to quickly do this. I don't want to ruin this. I don't want to like take this off, but I'm going to add a bit of this gold liner, and I'm going to add it in between the wings that I've done. And hopefully it will look fire. And if it doesn't, oh well, I'm not taking this off. And so we're going to add just some streaks of gold within the wings. And now we're going to put some mascara on because we don't want any white lashes. Just be careful as well not to get it on the white. Okay, and now Simple Lips. This is a really nice like lip tint. It's from Benefit. I've used it a lot because it's rubbing off, so I don't know the full name. Something Balm. I like to use it as like a lip salve as well, just because it just tints your lips a bit red, and it just gives a nice really glossy finish to your lips. And so that's what I'm going to do today. A really nice natural red, and then let the eyes do the talking here. So this is it. This is the angel look I have created for you guys today. It was interesting. It was interesting to create. Was I a bit annoyed with these eyes? Yes, I was. But I'm happy with how they turned out. Definitely practice, because I only practiced a tiny bit, and that's why it was quite hard to film this. That's why I had to cut away from this side, because that took like an hour to do. And also I have like a little, it's a bit swollen as well. Basically what I'm saying, this eye was a whole situation that was not worth to film on camera. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I got my angel wings on and we're feeling very angelic and everything. And so if you did like this video, if you like the content I'm bringing to you, please give this video a big thumbs up. Comment below any questions you have about the look if you have any. And if you have any other video requests, just comment them all down below. Subscribe to my channel and I will see you again.